Welcome to practice. My name is Bee, and this practice is a 30-minute flow. It's great for morning time or before bed. It will help you to get in your body, move things around a little bit, and the sequence will help you to get out of your head and more into your body, as well as into the most important thing, which is your breath. So let's get started. Find a nice comfortable seat. You can sit like me in Vajrasana, or you can sit cross-legged, however way is more comfortable for you. And then let your eyes close, turn your palms up, and allow your shoulders and your elbows to soften and relax. And just find a sense of grounding through your seat. And from that base, that foundation, see if you can find just a little bit more length in your spine. Your spinal column that is deeply connected to the brain. So the spinal column consistently sends signals or messages to the brain. And these signals affect our choices, our decisions, what we choose for ourselves. So here, notice what you're choosing to bring into your practice today. What sort of energy do you want to bring in? Do you need more calmness? Do you need more patience? Do you need more strength? Do you need more softness? And the more that you start to practice your yoga, these physical shapes, asana, you may start to notice that you're slowly starting to take this off of your mat and more into your life with the choices that you make for yourself in your life. So what we do on the mat is sort of like a rehearsal for life. And in this rehearsal, you are a winner just by being here, just by showing up today. Start to deepen your breath so that with each inhale, you can create some expansion in your rib cage. And with your exhale, gently draw your navel in and upwards. And just feel the wave of your breath, the expansion with the inhale and the contraction with the exhale. So anytime you find yourself in any situation, any experience, ask yourself, is this expanding me or is this contracting me? And your body is a great messenger. So start to create a dialogue with your body. Be open to the messages of the expansion and also the contraction. And staying connected to your breath, join your hands together at the heart in a prayer. Press deeply into your palms so that you can feel your elbows in a straight line. Feel your thumbs connected right at the center of your sternum. See if there's any more lift in your heart and set your intention for your practice. Be super clear. Be super precise to what it is that you need. And then ask for it. Ask for what you need. And now simply with your exhale, send this intention out through your breath and into the world. And gently bow your head towards your hands as you welcome yourself as you are, whole, complete enough. There is nothing to fix. If you're looking to fix yourself in the practice, you are deeply, deeply connected to the head. But rather, if you are looking to enhance yourself, you are deeply connected to your heart. So very two different energies that we work with, the head space and the heart space. Which one do you spend a lot of time in? Where do you find yourself hanging out more? And then when you are ready, so softly let your eyes blink open and bring your head over your frame and softly release your hands, coming into hands and knees, all fours, tabletop position. Bring your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, just slightly back. And press into all 10 toes. Press into your palms, all 10 fingers. Just start to sway a little bit towards the right and then a little bit over to the left. Swaying side to side, using your breath there to help you. If there's any places you want to linger, feel free to linger a little bit. And then start to sway all the way back towards your heels. Reach towards the left and then forward, past your fingertips. Go over to the right. So you're making big circles clockwise. You can draw your chin slightly in, maybe even close your eyes if that helps you to deepen the experience. And just noticing your tissues, your muscles, using your breath to help you with each exhale to let something go a little bit. And then as you continue those circles, as you press into your palms just a little bit more, see if you can pull your navel in a little bit, gathering your core, and then turn the circles the opposite side, so anti-clockwise. Perhaps notice any similarity here, notice any difference here. Noticing how your breath, again, helps you as you go back and as you go forward, breathing into any sort of resistance that tends to show up here. As you press into all 10 toes, just feeling the grounding of your feet, your calves, noticing the foundation there. With each inhale, feel the expansion of your rib cage, and with each exhale, just feel the release, the letting go. And slowly from here, come back to center. Tuck your toes now so you can feel the balls of your feet and pull your navel in and up so you're really engaging through your lower belly, activating the Uddiyana Bandha, the Mula Bandha, and just feel the balls of the feet as it now is stimulating your lung meridian. So there's many, many channels within your body that stimulate a certain meridian point, certain energy point, and the balls of the feet are your lungs. So gently lift your knees up and then glide your hips all the way back and all the way up. Maybe from here, walk your feet slightly back. Keep your feet hip distance, your hands shoulder distance, and a very gentle bend into your knees. So you're very buoyant here. Your head is down, and as you inhale, lift your heels slowly, come forward into a high plank pose, shoulders over your wrists, really pressing into your thumb and your index. And as you exhale, lift your hips, soften your knees, and then take your chest back towards your thighs. Inhale, straighten the legs, come forward into high plank, shoulders over your wrists, feel the engagement through your belly. And as you exhale, lift your hips and very gently soften your knees. So you're finding that softness in your strength. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts all the way up towards the sky. Open your right hip, bend your right knee and stack your hips here. Soften your left knee and just notice how that helps your right knee to lift up just a little bit higher, and try to plug your right rib cage down. Breathe softly. Keep pulling your navel in and up. Stay strong. Stay filled with breath. Slowly from here, pull your right knee towards the right and all the way to touch your right tricep, and then step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Push into your hands, drop your back knee onto the floor, climb onto your fingers now. Give yourself a little lift and just start to sway a little side to side, lubricating the hip capsule, especially what you're feeling in the front left side of your thigh. This is the iliopsoas muscle. This is called the muscle of the soul. It's a very, very responsive muscle, unlike the hamstring. So as you feel the opening, notice any tension or any emotion that tends to come up for you. Be very attentive to the way you move, very mindful, very gentle, but still very strong. And then just notice what you're noticing, feel what you're feeling. Feel the back of your left foot, the ball of your left foot. And then slowly lift your left knee off the floor. Straighten your front leg as you inhale. And then just a fold as you exhale. As you inhale, bend your front knee. Look forward, drop the left knee back, keep your back toes tucked. As you exhale, pick your left knee up, straighten your front leg and fold over the right leg. Try to keep a little longer spine in your upper back. Again, inhale, bend your front knee, drop the left knee down, keep your neck long, maybe a little gaze up. As you exhale, pick your left knee up, straighten your front leg and fold. Bend your right knee once again, drop your left knee down, keeping your back toes tucked. And then from here, move your hands just a little bit over towards the front left side of your mat. So you're staying on your fingertips, feel the padding of your fingertips. Get your arms nice and strong and long there. And as you press into the ball of your left foot, lift your left knee off the floor. Try to plug your right heel towards your left heel and let your head relax. Magnetize your inner thighs, drop your head, get out of your head space, and breathe into the areas that feel quite stuck, quite stagnant. Allow your exhale to keep you very collected, very calm. Look forward and gently walk your hands back to center inside of your right foot. Push into your hands, all 10 of them, especially the thumb and the index finger knuckle. Then slowly spin your back heel down. So front heel, back heel in one straight line. Keep pushing into your hands. Pull your right hip back just a little bit more. And now take your left hand to your left hip. Keep your gaze down just to begin with and use your left hand there just to feel that hip crease. Then slowly spin your chest open so the whole right side of your chest lifts up. Keep pushing into the right palm, feel it anchored into the floor. And now reach your left arm up to the sky and turn your palm to face the front of your mat. Keep your gaze still down. Try to twist through your upper back first. Feel the engagement of your back leg, especially the knife edge of your left foot. Breathe. Breathe life into the shape. Slowly from here, press into your feet, reach your right arm up and over, straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. The left hand is very gentle into the back leg. Exhale, bend your front knee, cartwheel your hands down to frame your right foot. And then from here, pick your back heel off the floor. Reach your right arm up to the sky, low lunge twist, gaze up with your left eye and squeeze your left thigh. Push deeply into your left hand. Try to relax your left shoulder back a little bit more. Feel the line of energy through left wrist and right wrist. Turn now all 10 toes over to the right. So you're on the knife edge of your left foot and the knife edge of your right foot, and bend your left knee very deeply so that your left hip just hovers off the floor. Reach your right arm back. Breathe into that. Any tension that you feel in your glutes, the piriformis. Push into the knife edge of your left foot. Reach your right arm up and over. And then from here, push into your hands. Dome your upper back. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Step your right leg back very gently and quietly as it anchors back down to the floor. Soften your knees as you inhale. Come forward. High plank pose. Gather through your core as you exhale. Bend your elbows. Come down halfway. And slowly all the way down to the floor. Untuck your toes. Take your fingertips out off of your mat. Push into the fingertips. Inhale. Lift your chest. Let your head be the last thing that comes up. And then as you exhale, roll. Come on down. Forehead touches the floor. Make contact. Inhale. Push into your hands. Lift up through your upper back. Exhale. Gently release. Third eye meets the floor. One more time. Inhale, reach your chest up, charging and magnetizing your legs. And as you exhale, slowly bring your forehead back down to the floor. Take your hands under your elbows, tuck your toes. Inhale, hands and knees gather through your lower belly. Exhale, go back with tucked toes, child's pose. Release your forehead down to the earth. Big inhale. Big exhale. Look forward. On your inhale, come forward, hands and knees. As you exhale, pick your knees up, take your sitting bones back, and let your head release. Lift your left leg high, down dog split as you breathe in. Exhale, bend your left knee, stack your left hip over your right hip. Soften your right knee a little bit and notice how as you soften that right knee, the left knee lifts up a little bit more. So in that buoyancy, in that softness, there is still a lot of strength. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly bring that left knee slightly out. Bring it towards the left tricep. And then gently place your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop your back knee down to the floor. Keep your back toes tucked. Climb onto your fingertips. Sway side to side. Then ask yourself, how is this side feeling? What is your body telling you? What sort of information or data you have collected in your body, you've stored in your body, and what you are now shifting around, what you are moving around, being very attentive. You may notice a big difference or a very small difference. Pick your back knee off the floor and then straighten your front leg. Push into your fingertips, soften your head there. Let the head go if that helps. As you inhale, bend your front knee, drop your back knee down, keep your back toes tucked, look up gently like you're in a back bend. Exhale, pick your back knee up, straighten the front leg fold. Again, inhale, bend your front knee, tap the back knee down. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Look up if that's okay for your neck. As you exhale, straighten your front leg and your back leg fold. Inhale, bend your front knee. As you exhale, from here, bring your hands down to the floor. Feel your palms directly under your shoulders. Draw your left hip back just a little bit more. Now spin your right heel down, left heel, right heel, one straight line. Both hands stay on the floor to begin with. Draw your left hip back so that the hip moves into the midline a little bit more towards the center of the mat. Feel the connection of your left palm into the floor. And as you feel the earth, as you feel that contact, notice how your belly is really stabilizing you. Take your right hand to your right hip without looking up just yet. Keep your gaze down. Try not to lead with your head, but more with your chest. Can you spin your left side ribs up a little bit more? Feel the knife edge of your right foot really grounding you down here. Breathe. Let your breath help you. And now as you spin the left side up just a little bit more, feel that rotation, that revolving through your upper thoracic spine. As you're ready, reach your right arm up to the sky and turn your right palm to face the front of your mat. Different variation there for the hand, the wrist, and just noticing, especially if this is new in your practice, just welcome the newness. How can the newness help you to find a new perception? Really stabilize through your core now. Press into your feet, especially into the big toe mounts. And as you inhale, reach your arm, your left arm up and over, right hand towards the right leg, straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. And on your exhale, bend your front knee. Cartwheel your hands to frame your left foot and pick your back heel off the floor. Push into the right hand, left arm reaches up to the sky into your low lunge twist. As you exhale, stabilize. Draw your left hip back a little bit more and then turn all 10 toes over to your left. Feel the knife edges of your feet. Flex your feet quite a bit here and start to bend your right knee so that your right hip starts to hover and reach your left arm back. The power in the pose is really your right hand, so press into that right palm as much as you can. Push into your right hand, reach your left arm up and over. Start to straighten the left leg and take your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Push into your palms, dome the upper back, take an inhale, straighten that front leg just a little bit more. And then as you exhale, take your left foot all the way back gently into downward facing dog. On your inhale, come forward to high plank pose. Exhale, drop your knees. Keep your toes tucked. From here, start to unfurl your upper back so your shoulders glide back. Keep pushing into the balls of your feet. Keep your neck long, the gaze directly forward. Just feel the opening through your upper back, and as you inhale, lift your knees off the floor. Electrify your legs. Feel that stability and the power in your legs. And as you exhale, bend your right knee so your right toes point up, and then slowly pull your right knee towards your third eye. Gently pigeon right knee behind your right wrist, right toes a little to the left, and walk your left knee as far back as it will go. Press into your left toe so you can feel the big toe and the tiny toe. Walk your hands in a little bit, push into your fingertips, inhale, fold as you exhale, rolling pigeon. Push into your fingertips. Inhale, lift, squeeze your shoulder blades so you're retracting your scapula. Exhale, fold. And then again, push into your back foot, lift your chest up, draw your right hip back slightly, and as you exhale, fold. Walk your hands a little forward. You might stay on your forearms or reach your arms all the way straight and bring your third eye to connect and make contact with the floor. And so when we stay very grounded, very centered, we can really feel the connection to source. Each forward bend helping us to become a little bit more introspective, a little bit more curious, having this inquisitive nature about what is shifting, what is moving, what is changing, and who is it that changes? Who changes? Stay connected to your breathing. Feel the breath in. Feel the breath out. Slowly from here, walk your hands closer and closer towards you and push into your hands. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Keep your back toes tucked. Really feel the stability of both palms anchoring to the floor. As you inhale, pick your right knee to your right tricep. Exhale, down dog. Take your right leg back. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Inhale, come forward to high plank pose. Exhale, drop your knees. Keep your toes tucked as you inhale. Unfurl your upper back, shoulders over your wrists, neck long. Stay here as you exhale. Feel the stability of your arms, the strength, the power, yet the softness of your heart. Pick your knees up, charge your legs, inhale. Exhale, bend through your left knee so your left toes point up. Take another breath in as you lift up. Exhale, left knee to third eye, round and curl. From here, pigeon. Left knee behind your left wrist. Bring it down ever so quietly. Feel the gentleness in that. And take your right knee all the way back towards the floor. See if you can go back a little bit farther. Plug your back toes in. Push into your fingers. Inhale, lift your chest up. And as you exhale, gently come on down. Forehead touches the mat. Press, inhale, lift. So you're rooting down through your back leg to rise up through your chest. Exhale, melt something that's very hard around your heart. And again, inhale, push into your fingertips. Lift your chest up, maybe gaze slightly up. Exhale, gently fold. And this time, inhale, lift your chest up and slowly walk your arms forward. You can just drop your elbows down there if you need, or maybe straighten your arms just like you did perhaps in the opposite side. And just to remember that one side may be completely different than the other. So we're not trying to change anything. We're not trying to fit into a particular shape. But we're rather just allowing ourselves to meet ourselves where we are, and the shape to fit in to where we are. Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, intellectually. Notice what comes up. Notice what is arriving, what is departing, what's moving in, and what's moving out. And the hip joint very connected to the jaw. So see if you can relax your jaw a little bit. All the tension that you hold around your jaw. Separate your teeth. Relax the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Finding a little bit more softness and being a little bit more supported by gravity as it anchors you and pulls you into the earth. Walk your hands closer towards you as you lift your torso up. Press deeply into your hands here. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee off the floor. And once you have a good stable position, start to dome the upper back. Inhale, lift your left knee towards the left tricep. And as you exhale, take it back, down dog. Left foot finds the floor. Soften through your knees a little bit. Lift your hips a little higher. Then take an inhale and a full clearing exhale. Sway your hips a little bit side to side. Just feeling the tissues there. And then slowly from here, take your right shin forward, just like you did in pigeon. So your right knee is aligned with the front of your mat. Your right toes are a little bit to the left. From here, bring your left knee behind your right knee and take your left toes to the right. Slowly, take a seat. Take your right arm to the right, left arm reaches up and over, side bend. And then slowly switch, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up and over. Use your inhale to lift you up away from the floor, and as you exhale, descend. Feel the opening through the left side. Inhale, come up. Exhale over to the left. Feel the opening through your right side. Keep your feet flexed. Feel the knife edges of your feet come to center as you inhale, then slowly fold as you exhale. Maybe your chin tucks into the front knee. Walk your hands a little bit forward. You can stay on your forearms or take your hands under your chin. Notice how perfectly the palms fit into the chin. Maybe walk the elbows a little bit forward. Just hanging out here, chilling here. If that's too much, maybe just turn your palms up as you let your hands go and let your head go. Use your exhale as a way to create some opening and clearing in any place that feels a little sticky. And softly from here, start to lift your torso up. And then gently walk your hands over towards the left side. You're going to push into your fingertips. And as you push into your fingertips, you're about to come up. So gather through your core, lift your knees, then lift your hips, turn to the back of your mat, and then towards the right, and then towards the front of your mat. Drop your knees back down, and now magically your left knee is on top of your right knee. Back to Gomukhasana. Flex your feet here. Take your left hand over to the left. Reach your right arm up and over. That's your inhale. Feel the opening as you exhale. Inhale, come up. Reach the left arm up and over. And exhale, breathe into your left side body. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Again, inhale brings you up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale up. And this time, as you exhale, walk your hands forward. Start to fold. Without so much rounding the upper back, but gently bringing your chest towards the front thigh. Maybe the chin connects perfectly into your left knee. Perhaps the elbows stay on the floor. And taking that same variation you took on the other side, notice this side. Let your job just truly be witnessing, observing, watching. Walk your hands closer towards you, and now take your hands, your fingertips behind you. Stay on your fingertips, lift your knees. From here, lift your feet, uncross your legs, and bring your heels down towards the floor. Scoot your hips slightly forward and walk your feet to the top of your mat so your big toes align with the front edge of your mat. Reach your arms forward. Take an inhale, palms face each other. As you exhale, stabilize, plug that left shoulder and the right shoulder back into the shoulder girdle. Feel that connection. Feel the stability as you inhale. Bend your elbows like you're cactusing, opening through your chest. Press into your big toes as you exhale. Reach your arms forward, round your upper back, and slowly come down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and let yourself gently land on 1. Release the arms out like a T shape. Walk your feet in a little bit closer towards your glutes. Walk your feet now as wide as your mat. Lift your toes off the floor so you're just on your heels and start to sway your knees side to side. Just feeling that gentle twist, gentle rotation from left to right, right to left. Keeping your feet still very much flexed here, letting your upper chest descend, and feel that rinsing out action. Any last bit that you need to rinse out, that you need to get out. And now from here, bring the soles of your feet together so that your knees are open, nice and wide. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly here. Breathe into your hands. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, your belly. Slowly start to reach your left leg out to the left, right leg out to the right. Release your arms beside you and make your way into your final relaxation. Any little movements that the body needs to get rid of those now. Take a big full breath in, fill yourself up, and then a full deep exhale, exhale, exhale. The eyes are closed. The breath returns to its natural cadence, no longer regulated, but even so, still very conscious. And here, as you drop into this final stage of the corpse pose, as we embody this energetic ending, if you will, this energetic death, where in your life do you need to clear up a little bit more? What needs to die in order for what needs to live?